You ever feel like life's moving, but you're not? Like everyone else got the memo but you? Like they handed out the map, the keys and the blueprints, the blessings, and you were out getting water when your name was called? I remember one day, I was standing in an ATM line, normal day, sun blazing, line long, but I was patient, just waiting my turn. One by one, people went up, stuck their card in, punched in their PIN numbers and walked away with their cash. Smooth. No hiccups. Then it was my turn. I stepped forward, took out my card and reached for the machine. As I raised my hand, the ATM screen changed with the display. Sorry, this ATM is temporarily out of service. Just like that. Right when it was my moment, everything shut down. To some people, that might sound like a simple inconvenience. But when you lived a life of almost, of not yet, of just about, that little screen becomes a whole metaphor. It wasn't just that ATM. It's been jobs. It's been opportunities. It's been timing all my life. This has been my life. You watch others flow through doors that close when you arrive. You prepare, you pray, you stay ready. But somehow when it's your turn, when it's your time, the system glitches. And you start wondering, is something wrong with me? Why do I always feel left out or left behind? But that pattern, for me, it goes way back. I could recall as clear as day, back in Standard 2 in primary school in Trinidad. Probably at 2nd or 3rd grade here in the United States. There were 2 classes, Standard 2A and Standard 2B. I was in 2B, top of my class, focused, always doing what I was supposed to do. But one term, something special happened. Standard 2A got student teachers, trainees. And when student teachers came in, it meant fun. It meant field trips, more playtime, less rigidity. I could see them through the windows, laughing, moving around freely. And I remember wishing being in Standard 2A just for that term. I didn't complain, didn't ask, just silently hoped. And guess what? When the new school term started, because of my outstanding performance in Standard 2B, I was now placed in Standard 2A. I was excited. Finally, my time to have some fun. But the first day I walked into class, the usual teachers were standing there. Turns out that the student teachers had been moved to, Standard 2B. The moment I switched over, the blessing switched over as well. That moment stuck with me. And the truth is, I've felt that same pattern play out over and over again in my life. Moments where I thought, finally, my turn, only to watch what I wanted shift, fade, or fall just outside of my grasp. And I know I'm not alone in this. Some of you listening to this right now feel like you're missing out, constantly catching the echo, never the moment. Like everyone else is unlocking levels while you're still trying to find the door. You see them getting married. You see them building empires, starting businesses, buying houses, healing, thriving, winning. And meanwhile, you're stuck in that hallway of the almost, where everything's blurry. The map makes no sense and your feet are heavy even though your heart is full. You start scrolling and it stings. Every wind you see is a mirror to your own waiting. You start questioning your effort, your faith, your path. You wonder if you're just late. But what if I told you you're not late at all? What if the problem isn't you, but the illusion of time you're comparing yourself to? See, we've been taught to follow chronos, linear time, the ticking clock. By this age, you should have this. By now, you should be there. But your soul doesn't move on chronos. Your soul moves on kairos, divine time, spiritual alignment, frequency-based flow. Kairos don't care about your calendars. Kairos isn't concerned with milestone. Kairos says, when you are vibrationally ready, it will come, and not a second before. That ATM didn't fail me. That school switch wasn't punishment. Those delays I've faced, they weren't denials. They were calibrations. Because if I had gotten that ATM cash and gone somewhere I wasn't supposed to be, what if I had gotten what I wanted and it derailed what I needed? What if what felt like a miss was actually a mercy? See, when we align with divine timing, we stop trying to be early or perfect. We start being honest and available. Energetically, this world is noisy. You're bombarded with projections, expectations, social pressure. You're told success looks like movement, visibility, noise. But I'm here to tell you, sometimes stillness is a strategy. Sometimes invisibility is incubation. Sometimes delay is divine protection in disguise. So let me offer you this, from the bottom of my spirit to yours. 5 directives to realign with divine timing. 1. Stop worshipping other people's timelines. Every life moves according to its own blueprint. Comparing yourself to someone else's highlight reel is like planting mango and expecting it to bear apple. Break that spell. 2. Trust the frequency, not the clock. The universe responds to alignment, not age. Check your energy, your habits, your vibration, not your calendar. 3. Redefine movement. Not all movement is forward. Some movement is inward. Healing, silence, release. These are sacred motions as well. 4. Release false urgency. Urgency is often trauma masquerading as ambition. Calm your nervous system. You're not late. You are becoming. 5. Root in the present. Everything you need to build, the future is in this moment. The now is not empty. It is pregnant with purpose. So breathe. Breathe deep. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not cursed. You are not invisible to God, to Source, to the universe. You are right on time for your timeline. And when the door finally opens, when the moment finally aligns, when you walk through fully prepared, fully healed, fully aware, you'll realize you didn't miss a thing. You were being readied for everything. And destiny doesn't do rush jobs. So walk slowly, stand tall, and trust the silence between blessings. Because behind that silence, something sacred is preparing to meet